What's up, guys? Justin from Out of the Basement here. Today, joined with Nate.
It's me.
And it's not an episode of Figure It Out. Today, we're doing a small topic Black Series video. We kind of want to get back into doing those. Usually, it's like just me.
Yeah.
But I thought since we're here filming Figure It Out, that's why we're wearing the same clothes. It's the same day.
True.
We figured we would do a list idea that we had the top 5 Mandalorian characters that we would like to see in the Black Series. Not from the Mandalorian from Disney Plus TV series. This is Mandalorian characters all across the board, all across Star Wars.
Yes. So, Mando, Clone Wars, Rebels, EU. The list goes on and on. Who knows what's going to be in our top 5?
Yeah, so if you enjoy videos like this, go ahead, slap a like on us, subscribe if you're new, if you want to come hang out with us, 2 boys.
And usually a guest. Ring the bell. We stream every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time.
All right, so let's get into this list. Nate, you want to start us off, brother?
Of course. Number 5? I feel like number 5 is a gimme, but we're going to mention it anyway because we're going to will this into existence because Patrick and Eric do watch our channel.
John B. Hasbro loves Out of the Basement.
He also watches our channel. We're going to start out with our number 5 pick, Axe Woves, which, of course, we've got Bo. We've got Casca coming up.
Yeah.
Axe should be a shoo-in. But we know Hasbro, and they don't like to complete teams.
They do not like to complete teams. There's the addition of Axe was not present during the rescue.
True.
Of the rescuing of Grogu.
He kind of disappeared for a while.
Which I really hope that kind of comes back, like maybe he was involved in some other aspect of...
I smell a 4-issue comic book series.
Or like in season 3, we hope it's gonna, pretty much deal with taking back Mandalore from the Imperial remnants.
Right. And obviously it would just be a great figure. You could realistically reuse the Mando body and just do some little different sculpted bits.
Yeah, so, and it would just look so satisfying next to Casca and Bo, how they do in the show when they're all carrying their helmets, and right. I like the distinction where you can tell that Axe is a part of perhaps Clan Kryze or otherwise a Bo-Katan supporter because of the nice blue, but it's also the more traditional Mando T-visor, not the Night Owl, because all Night Owl Mandos are female, so I really like that scene.
Yeah.
So, let's get Axe.
Axe deserves a figure. Hasbro, don't get cold feet on the last character of the team like you always do. You did it with Bodhi. You did it with Zeb. Although Zeb eventually came, and Bodhi is allegedly coming.
Yeah.
Let's make Axe Wolves happen sooner than later.
Absolutely. So, coming in at number 4, we're going to jump to the Clone Wars Season 7, because they've been doing a few of these figures here recently in the Black Series. I would like to see Prime Minister Almech.
Yes.
Not just old man in robes look.
No.
When he suits up in his, it looks like royal Mando armor.
Isn't it? It's like black. It's like black or gray with gold trim throughout.
I think it has it might even be like a dark green. Like a dark green with maybe like the gold trim, and it just looks
either way, the gold trim it has us both sold.
It totally reminds me of like just something Game of Thronesy.
Right.
And it just looks absolute royalty. And
it's like you said, it looks royal. It's a unique Mando design, like color scheme wise. Obviously it's just, the T-visor pretty much. But it's the distinction. It's Prime Minister Almech. You could have him posed up, and since we've been getting so many other Mandos lately, I am almost considering doing just a giant Mandalorian display in the collection and kind of giving all the Mandos their own little area.
Yeah, and it would go in well with the Season 7. I mean, obviously I hope we get a Clone Wars Bo-Katan, because it does look, the style is significantly, well, not that significant, but different enough in Clone Wars versus live action in The Mandalorian. So I do hope we get like a Season 7 Bo-Katan. You could have her fighting Almech here.
Right.
So it's just another season 7 thing since they did that wave. And then, yeah, I mean, we do have Bo. I mean, we have the Ahsoka. So I think it'd be nice. And it would go along with some other character that might appear further up in our list.
True. Coming in at number 3 is a Rebels character.
Yeah.
And that is Fenro.
Yeah. Well, the leader of the Protectors of Concord Dawn. I really like the lore of the Mandalorians that have been explored in Rebels. Like, they're basically like Mandalorian lawmen. Mm-hmm. I'm just so cool. They're almost like a King's Guard.
True. Obviously, Fenro, great armor design as well.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that arc. I like Fenro as a character, how he's kind of a villain at first, and then he kind of turns around on Sabine.
He's the hero with a heart of gold.
Yeah, yes. And he's a good pilot, and he has this great exposition of the origins of the Darksaber between Kanan and him. Yes. That story. Such a great little moment there. So I think Fenro would really help. Now, of course, we have like a Sabine. We have the Rebels crew.
We need more Rebels characters.
Yeah, we
Period.
do. We do. We do. Absolutely. So coming in at number 2, this is a Rebels character.
True.
But we want the Clone Wars look for this character. We are talking about Gar Saxon from the Saxon clan. Give me a Tiber Saxon.
Yes.
From Rebels as well, and the Imperial Super Commandos.
Yes, I will take all of them.
Well, from Rebels, like the Stormtrooper Mandalorian armor mesh.
Right.
So awesome.
Well, and it's also the Ralph McQuarrie, original artwork, and concept art.
They almost look like a bunch of prototype Boba Fett's running around.
Yes, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, so just side note, honorable mention, I guess, give us those as well. But Gar Saxon, we want him from the Season 7 of Clone Wars look. He's a Chad.
Mm-hmm. He's got the yellow T-visor, which also is slightly different. It's like kind of pointed out.
Yeah, and it glows.
Right.
Like it actually lights up.
Right.
Do we see any iteration of that besides like Clone Trooper Commandos?
Right. Clone Trooper Commandos have the light up visor, but I would say
Purge Trooper as well.
Oh yeah, okay, Purge Trooper.
So
okay. There are a few examples.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. He's also in that Son of Dathomir comic.
True.
And how he with the assistance of I can't remember the other one's name.
The female?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I always draw a blank.
They bust Maul out of Palpatine's prison. Such a great arc as well.
Great comic book.
And they bring him back into Clone Wars Season 7, where just the animation style and everything. And again, if we get a Season 7 Clone Wars Bo-Katan, we could have him fighting.
Yep. But don't put Gar on the Jango Fett body. Let's start using the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett body for some Mandos going
and get
forward.
like the nice shield, like how the Mandalorians have like the shield for blaster fire.
Yes.
So I'm surprised this wasn't my number 1 because that was the first time I thought of this list, but then I thought of a character a little more important.
Right. And of course, that more important character is our number 1 pick, which it's obvious. It's Previsla.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want Previsla? Arguably, one of the most popular Mandalorians. Obviously a villain, a very compelling villain as well.
The wielder of the Darksaber.
Also voiced by Jon Favreau.
Yeah, his first little inkling of getting into Star Wars when he voiced him.
And just think they could do a photoreal head and just make it ever so slightly look like Jon Favreau. Like, I would want Previsla to look like Previsla, but save that for Paz. Give us an unmasked Paz, and then it's actually just Jon Favreau.
Removable helmet.
Yeah.
Darksaber.
Essential.
Blasters.
Head cut off action.
Okay. You could have him fighting Maul when we hopefully get a Clone Wars Maul.
Yep.
You can have him fighting Ahsoka. You could have him fighting Obi-Wan. It's such a great story with Death Watch and just the Splinter faction and I love his speech about the Darksaber before he fights Obi-Wan.
Yes.
He's like, many Jedi have died upon its blade. Prepare to join them.
It's so good.
Like, yeah.
Like,
so
Previsla, he's like over the top bad guy, but in all the best ways.
Right.
So, it's an easy choice. Mm-hmm. Of course, there are many, many other Mandalorians we could name and throw on this list. We could do a part 2, part 3, part 4.
Oh, yeah. So tell us yours.
On and on. Absolutely. So let us know your 5 picks. What Mandalorians would you like to see in the Black Series? Comment down below.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, that's our top 5. Really strong list. I really hope these all get made at some point. I think these are all pretty essential characters to the Black Series, and especially now that they're diving into the more like Clone Wars-y stuff. Let's get the ball rolling on some of this. But anyway, yes, for sure, let us know what your top 5 would be in the comments down below. Again, give it a like, give it a sub, ring a bell, join our streams. And I have been Justin, joined with Nate.
Thank you for watching.
And we will see you guys next time.